I remember the first time I knew I was black. I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. I was born in 1987. I grew up in the 90s. My parents would tell me all these anecdotes, all these stories, like most young black men. I got the spot. I got the talks. I got the speeches. You can't go out late at night with your friends and do this. Don't wear your hoodie up at night, even though it's cold. You behave this way when a police officer pulls you over. And all of that mattered. All of that I internalized and understood. But the first time I knew I was black, I was 13. I don't know if you would call it graduating. I was moving up from the 8th grade. And we had just had the ceremony. I was so excited to go into high school. And as I was in the hallway cleaning out my locker for the first time, I looked up and I'll call her a young woman, but she was a mother of a schoolmate, a mother of a classmate. I spent the night at her home with my classmate at sleepovers many times, from being a young boy all the way up to starting the journey to being a young man. And being excited on this day in my life, one of the first major transitions that I would experience, I looked up, I ran down the hall, and I gave her a hug. And in this moment, time stopped. It felt as if the entire hallway at this predominantly black school looked at me and looked at the woman who I was embracing with jaws agape in astonishment, as if something wrong had happened, as if there had been some major violation. Now, you'll have to understand that I haven't grown since the 8th grade. I was a giant among boys. I hadn't quite put on my man weight yet, but I was all of 5'9", 120 pounds wet. Tall, scrawny thing. But as I looked around and let go of the embrace that had been welcome in my boyhood years, I stepped back feeling the violation that everyone else had felt. I put my hands up, I stepped away slowly. Said, "Congratulations, I'm happy for you." A teacher came up, one of my favorite teachers came up, tapped me on the shoulder and pulled me aside. She said, "Now, Jumoke, I know you're excited. I know this is a big day for you. And I know you're only 13. But the world sees you as a man now. 13 years old. I realized then that I didn't get to have the same boyhood experiences that my peers would get to have. I realized then what being black would mean to me. That is the violation.
Okay. Well, yeah.